What's up everybody? With Sigma having just gone to the PTR earlier today, I already made some videos covering his abilities and a bit of first gameplay impressions, but there were a couple other smaller sort of news related or interesting little tidbits that I wanted to sort of talk about and kind of package into one little final video for today. And those include Sigma's karaoke voice lines on Busan, as well as Jeff Kaplan confirming Mauga to be an upcoming hero, and even talking a little bit about the upcoming 2019 Halloween Terror event. This is Master Ian Gamer, and let's get into it. So first up, let's have a listen to Sigma's karaoke on the Busan map.
Ha ha ha! Get down with Sigma tonight. Lekker stroopwafel. Ooh, yeah. Come on now. Ooh, yeah, baby. Come on. Ha-ha.
Now it is nice to see that they went ahead and gave him some karaoke voice lines right off the bat as soon as he was added to the PTR. A little disappointed that they don't really seem to tie in that much to the whole universe weird graviton music that he listens to or hears, but still, it's a nice little thing just to see that they've added this for him. Moving on to some of the juicier information though, there was a live stream earlier today when Sigma first launched, where Seagull and Jeff Kaplan sat down together and talked a little bit about various things, mainly the new hero, but Jeff also had some comments regarding Mauga. I'll just play those for you real quickly here.
We definitely wanted this to be a Talon character. We wanted to flesh out more Talon, was important to us.
Yeah.
We also wanted him to be a tank. We wanted him to be a barrier tank because we felt like there needed to be more options than just Reinhardt and Orisa. So that was a lot of our thought. And at the time, Alyssa was working on the short story What You Left Behind, which was the Baptiste short story. And we were developing the character of Mauga. And we thought Mauga was going to be this character.
Yeah.
But as the abilities started to come together and Jeff and Josh were putting together this really fun barrier tank, we're like, this doesn't fit the personality of Mauga at all. Because Mauga seems very aggressive, in your face, where this is like a more deliberate, defensive, almost, dare I say, intellectual tank.
Now, while I think most of us were already convinced that Mauga was in fact in the works to be a new hero, it is nice to hear Jeff Kaplan straight up confirm that he was a hero they were working on, and I actually find it really interesting that he was originally intended to be Hero 31. They wanted to have a new Talon tank. Mauga was apparently this character they really liked and wanted to develop, but the abilities just didn't really work out for him and didn't really match with what they thought would work, and so he's apparently been backburnered. An interesting thing to note about this information is it makes it seem incredibly likely that Mauga not only isn't Hero 31, of course, but likely won't show up again for a while. From what we know based on Blizzard's development, especially when it comes to new heroes, they typically have everything planned out at least a year ahead of time, so for Mauga to have originally been Hero 31, only to be sort of swapped out with this new character Sigma, who better fit the abilities and role they wanted to add in, it seems likely that Mauga's probably not going to be in the near future, which I find a little disappointing. He was a very cool character in the Baptiste short story, and I was super excited for him to be a hero in game, but it seems like they are still at least interested in him as a character, and I do still suspect we're going to see him one day, but it's probably just not going to be for a while. Same sort of situation where Junker Queen, who again is another character who hasn't been definitively confirmed, but heavily teased once again by Jeff Kaplan himself, saying that she is more than likely going to be a hero, but is more of on the long-term side of things. While I by no means want to get ahead of myself with Hero 31 having literally just hit the PTR today, I will say that Echo is still a very prime candidate for Hero 32 in my opinion, and that is something I'll be talking more about in videos in the future, but for now I would say if you're a big Echo fan, don't worry, she's probably still a very likely hero to be coming very soon. Now, moving on to another thing Jeff talked about, he acknowledged the upcoming 2019 Halloween Terror event, and unfortunately gave the news that, for the most part, it's going to be similar to the 2019 Summer Games event in terms of, well, lack of new content and the amount of skins we got. Typically, in the years 2 and 3 for Overwatch events, we would get 6 new legendary skins and 3 new epic skins for the events, but then we saw with the 2019 Summer Games event that there were only 4 new legendary skins with the 3 epics locked behind the challenge system, and it sounds like that's probably going to be how they handle the upcoming Halloween event as well. Summer Games wasn't just some fluke. It does seem like this is how they're going to have Overwatch events work for the foreseeable future. Now, I realize this is pretty disappointing for a lot of people. A lot of people used to get really excited for the events to see all the new content, but at this point, it's really just sort of the same stuff over and over again. Granted, I am a huge fan of Halloween Terror because I love Junkenstein's Revenge, but for a lot of people, sadly, there's probably not going to be as much to look forward to this year as there have been in years past. Again, we will still be getting some skins, which is always nice, but don't expect anything huge or monumental coming, at least with regards to events, in the near future. Now, before I wrap up, there was just one final clip I wanted to play from the Seagull and Jeff Kaplan interview, which I found absolutely amusing.
No. Zenlore, hey, we answered that last time.
Yeah.
We said soon.
I said soon, and then
Yeah.
I have to clarify because I said Blizzard soon. Blizzard soon's like a 2-year window. You got to give me 2 years.
I thought it was 2 decades.
It might be. No, 2 decades. Come on. Come on. That's Valve soon. Yeah, I just threw that out. I just threw that out.
God damn. True.
Yeah.
As a longtime huge Valve fan, I thought this was incredibly amusing to hear Jeff Kaplan say because, well, he's absolutely right. That is a pretty good summary of Valve and how they produce content. And I guess by comparison, Blizzard doesn't look so bad. Anyways, that'll do it for today's quick sort of news roundup stuff regarding the new hero Sigma. Let me know your thoughts about any of the stuff I talked about here today, as well as the character Sigma, by leaving a comment down below. Have you gotten to test him out yet? And if so, what do you think? Because so far, I have been loving him. He is so much fun, and I'll definitely be making some more videos talking about him in the days to come, so look forward to those. Anyways, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and share it with a friend if you really liked it. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit up the bell to never miss any of my future Overwatch content. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.